Hello my people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lillian, or Lily for the new members that have joined. And in this channel I usually talk about nursing because I'm a registered nurse practicing here in the United Kingdom. I also talk about inspiring others, uplifting, a lot of health and well-being. So welcome on board if this is for you. So in this particular video today, I am going to talk about how the UK nurses make extra money or income. And the reason why I'm specifically talking about the UK nurses is because this is where this is where I practice nursing. I haven't practiced nursing in another different country, so I do not know how they do it over there. Maybe they do the same. So, but for the UK nurses, we have specific shifts, different shift patterns that we work. We have long days, we have short days, we have night shifts, we have part-time shifts. So most of the UK contracted hours for nurses are 37.5 hours a week. So this can include either 8 hours a day for 5 days, or you can work 3 long days in a week, and then the rest of the days it's up to you. If you want to make extra income, you can do overtime, which also we call it bank shifts. And the good thing about the extra hours or the bank shift, it's the pay rate is very good, is high than the usual pay. So most nurses here in the UK, they make their savings through doing these bank shifts, and they can plan maybe their long-term goals. For example, if they want to go on a vacation, if they want to buy a property, this is how they make their money. Not all, but majority of the nurses, because these extra shifts or bank shifts, they are always available. And another thing I wanted to explain is the NHS trust, which I told you in my previous video is the backbone of healthcare in the United Kingdom. There is different trusts, and also we work in different settings. For example, myself, I work in the community setting, and I have to do a separate video about what I do in the community, what's my role, which type of patients we attend to. But what we do is we bring the hospital to people's homes, and there are other nurses that work in the hospital setting, like bedside. Nurses can also work in a nursery. Nurses can work in a prison. There is so many different settings. There's like a learning disability setting. There's nurses that we call, they work in a mental health facility. There's nurses that do health visiting. So when you can earn more money by doing an extra shift in a different setting. In the NHS, we have a salary system that is called the bands. In these bands, we start from 1 to 9, 9 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. This involves everyone that works in the healthcare, and this bands also categorizes how the salary is. Everyone gets their salary. So that will be a separate video. If you want me to talk about the bands and how much each band gets, let me know. Anyway, back to the shifts. So nurses usually, nurses can make money through overtime or bank shifts. The most advantage aspect of working in the NHS is the flexibility they offer for hours and shift patterns. This favors more, especially if you have a family. You can either choose the hours you want to work. Do you want to work night? Do you want to work day? Do you want to work half day? Because as I said earlier, if you work as a contracted full-time employee, you have 37.5 hours. Then all these hours in the week, you are free to do what you want. You are free to choose if you, for example, you would like to register with an agency. It's up to you. Or you can still work where you are contracted and do overtime, because one thing with nursing, there's always shortage of nursing. So there's always shifts and there's always work. It's up to you. But remember, nurses, you also need time to look after yourself, because if you don't look after yourself, how are you going to be able to look after the patients? So always leave time for yourself, take care of yourself, and that way you're able to recharge and energize, and then go out there and give your best. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for always tuning in, for your time. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If there's any topic or a discussion that you'd like me to talk about, please let me know in the comments section. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit that subscription notification bell and share with your loved ones. I'll see you on my next one, and thank you. Bye for now. Take care. Meow.